Okay, we're back. I got a nice little Dunkin' Donuts coffee here. I'm all charged up, and it's time to see if we can't win this Hubie. We're wearing the plate armor of poison resistance, so that we can deal with the more obnoxious threats in here. Not get confused by swamp drakes and whatnot. I don't know how much I care if I get paralyzed, as long as it's just hornets near me when that happens. I'm saving that enchant armor. We're not going to need potions of magic. We're not wearing Guardian Spirit anymore, so there's quite literally no use for that. Are you serious? There we go. Keep enchanting up the broadaxe. Hey, maybe Trog will give me a broadaxe of speed. I guess he gave me another broadaxe I could look at, but I'm happy with this broadaxe of freezing. Until he gives me an artifact, I'm probably not going to even bother looking. Freezing is essentially the best non-artifact one I could ask for. My favorite thing... Whoa. Hold on. Okay. My favorite thing about playing a melee type like this, especially a Berserker, is that every single time you kill something, you just get better. And more defensive and more offensive. Like, everything just conveniently goes up at the same time. And you don't have to worry about... You don't have to worry about anything, really. You don't have so many esoteric, interesting ways to reset fights like Passage of Galubria or anything like that. Okay, please don't paralyze me. Oh, man. Let's use Brothers in Arms. That harpoon shot actually helped me. Why don't we use heal wounds? think I'm actually going to make another brother in arms. It's just a bad combo with that druid there. He mites all this stuff, all the animals, when he dies. What am I doing? I gotta grab this phantom mirror. Oops. We're out of inventory. Well, we can drop needles of confusion. And the scale mail. And polymorph and flame, I guess. So I learned something about harpoon shot. It doesn't necessarily pull you directly. Oops, it's my alarm there. It doesn't necessarily pull you directly to the thing. It can pull you partway, which makes it makes Herald less slightly less horrifying than I originally thought. Still kind of bad though. I wonder if you can reflect harpoon shot. Probably. This thing doesn't want to die. Okay, we're RC, so this guy can't one-shot me with his Ice Blast. A lot of Thorn Hunters. Kind of a spicy swamp we got going on here. Of course, as a berserker, I just don't care. It's not to say I'm immune to everything, though. This character's real problem is escape, which is, like I was saying, that's generally the problem with melee characters, is getting away from things. We have Scrolls of Blinking, and that's about it. Fear, we have 6 Scrolls of Blink. Or we have 6 Fear, 1 Blink. I'd like to have more Blink. We've got Brothers in Arms that we could walk backwards through. We've got 6 Teleport. But as for repeatable ways to get away, basically you're just stuck with Brothers in Arms. Now, if we found... Well, I guess I could use Ring of Shadows and turn myself invisible and walk away. That might be worth using. I guess I could find like a plus blink item, which would be nice, but by no means guaranteed. on. Really trivializes the game to a large degree. But it's just it's a different game. And that is one of the biggest successes of Dungeon Crawl, is that it really does feel like two different games. You know, playing a Berserker versus playing something like a Demigod Summoner, you know. It's totally, totally different, and that's always impressive to me. Oh crap. Let's make Brothers in Arms, just in case I get paralyzed. I also like the fact that, you know, as much as I say that this is easier, it's just different. Like, certain components of the game are easier. Oh, crap. Well, I guess I blew my mirror. We're not going to be mirroring TRJ today. Crap. Got it. Okay, good. This is really something. I'm going to drink agility for these guys. I'm gonna berserk and try to just kill them. They're slow, that's good. Thank you, freezing. I had 8 agility. I mean, I'm probably not gonna use all those up, so I might as well be fairly liberal in my use of them. There's no question, we're pulling the vault. Why don't we try a different staircase? There's no reason for me to fight the whole vault like that, up and down the staircase. Dangerous, unnecessary dangers. Speaking of unnecessary dangers, I had to have an ally there. I was slow. It's okay. We'll get our piety back. This is okay. I can fight a dragon while slow, easy. Man. I'm tempted to Brothers in Arms again, but let's use agility. I'll blink away if need be. Okay. Now I gotta check and see how much damage they can do. If Beam wants to... I was just slow for a second there. For a moment, I thought this account got shut down off Beam, like Beam was ignoring my commands, but we're okay. Okay, you can do about 60 damage. So we gotta use Brothers in Arms, and he gets the volley on me. We'll heal wounds. We'll blink if need be. Got him. Okay. It's unfortunate using this much piety here, but like I said, we'll get it back. It's just we would have done better to get Shoals or Snake Pit on this character for a variety of reasons. Shoals would have throwing for me. Snake Pit and Shoals would have casters to give me piety. Unfortunately, we got the 2 branches without any casters, so we don't get as much piety off killing stuff. With that said, I think we're doing just fine. So we got some money now. We could buy some of this stuff, but I think we're okay without it for the time being. I kind of want to save up for that crystal plate. 2640. If we somehow manage to get a giant pile of enchant armor, that'd be pretty sweet. Maybe I should stop training dodging, but for the time being, it's still useful. We'll just take it to 14 and stop. Chances are good we're going to end up in that full plate. Looks like we've got a wide open floor here. We have clarity, right? Yeah, we do from 4 winds. Amazing. Really, really cool. +3 ring of evasion, cool. I don't really care what this amulet is, we're not going to be using it over 4 winds, that's for sure. Nice, Potion of Might. Very useful. An artifact ring there. Hill Orc Monk of Okawaru. Well, we can beat him. Just on a straight fight. That's the fun part of being a berserker, is there's very few things that you can't just take down in a straight fight. Int -4, Slay +3, RN+. I think we're going to have to use it for now. It's not what I would call a long-term ring, but quite nice for the time being. Potions of mutation, sweet. Okay. Artifact robe, don't particularly care. Let's go to Spider Nest 3. Very quick, very quick lair branches. It's nice not having to stop every couple seconds and make sure I'm not about to die. It's particularly nice that I don't even have to worry about getting confused. That's making this extremely, extremely smooth. The The only way this could be smoother is if I was worshipping Mokleb instead of Trog, and then I probably wouldn't even have to stop to rest. Hoping that he gives me penetration soon. That's a very useful thing to have. Spider Nest 4. Time for the end vault. Taking a look at my gifts real fast, making sure I haven't missed any artifacts. Seems like no. But really, what do we need an artifact axe for? We already have the more or less one of the best possible ones in the game. I don't really bother with anti-magic. Let's go to the staircase. Wolf spiders can give me a hard time, apparently. My GDR is kind of okay tier right now because of the plate mail. So you're seeing me take a little more damage than I otherwise might, even without being corroded. Then again, I think plate mail is the same GDR as stat forms, so it might just be that my AC isn't high enough yet. 28's okay. Remember, we're hoarding enchant armors because I kind of want to use them on that crystal plate. And I'm hoping that I find ox slots that are... Right, why am I wearing Ring of Corrosion Resistance? I don't need that here. I could have been wearing that EV the whole time. Hey! Yes, we will wear this. It's RC+++ and RLEC. We'll be wearing that for the rest of the game. And it has Synth, which means that I can swap to a new hat. I should probably get a little bit of intelligence in case I get drained here. From like a Nekazek or something, which is not likely to happen, but it could. Of course, we'll be taking off this N-4 ring real soon. I think he can drain my intelligence, can't he? He does generic stat drain of all types. So that would be very bad. But I don't think he can drain 2. There we go. Sweet. I was a little worried there with my low intelligence. I'm not sure if ghost moths can can drain your intelligence. I know they can do some kinds of stat drain. Drain stats, yeah, okay, so we could have... The proper move there would have been to take this thing off, and I should have. So I made a mistake. I could have gotten paralyzed. However, that's also why I made my brother in arms. But in retrospect, yeah, I should have just taken off. And we're not going to wear that anymore, actually, starting now, because we have our poise ring. It means we can put different body armor on. Whoa. Wow, I just tabbed all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Can't afford the crystal plate or Kriya's milk coat yet. However, we can go ahead and pop this scale mail back on. Well, let's think about what we want to do. I think I want to go to slime, just immediately go into slime. Because we're playing a Trog guy, Elf is going to be a real pain. Real dangerous. Real dangerous stuff. It'd be better if I had throwing, then it would be a lot easier. I could just get throwing, come to think of it. Well, let's do slime. Golden eyes can't confuse me, so I'll be fine in here. Let's go up. Okay, we got him. We have 2 potions of mutation. Unfortunately, Shining Eyes can see invisible. So... Hey, you know what we should do? We should get the sack of spiders. That's another panic button. And I'm happy to delay... access to my body armor for that. Because we need panic buttons. Okay. Oh no! Deformed body. Kills my AC. That's one of the worst ones we could have gotten on this character. Sucks. We don't have really any ability to block line of effect right now on this guy. We could use Brothers in Arms to do it, but in general we don't have any repeatable way that doesn't cost a lot to do. Now we could use enemies to block. That's doable in some situations. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to end up next to him if you don't have penetration or... Oh, actually, no, he gave me some penetration. Well, we'll grab that here in a second. Let's drop tomahawks. Keep everything else, I guess. Once we get to Slime 5, we may try to... Well, once I've... Ooh. Once I've revealed TRJ, I'm probably going to try to drink Mutation. Shining Eye. That's the reason why I'm not drinking Mutation just yet. Of course, we could end up worse. The optimal thing to do might just be to suck it up and deal with this. Because if we get teleportitis, that'd be pretty ugly. Okay, TRJ's not here. We'll drink it. Body shape feels more normal. Awesome. Expend magic power to strengthen wands. I can live with that. Might be worth it for me to go pick up those magic potions again now. By the way, why don't we drop javelins? I'm gonna inscribe the penetration with don't fire, so it warns me. Alright, cool. We only have a couple haste, but this is the place to use it. Agility, might. We do have nets, that's good. Do we need resistance? No, we've got full cold and full our core. So I think we just fight after netting and making a Trog's hand. Wait one turn, net, take a step, Brothers in Arms. I said Trog's hand, I meant to say Brothers in Arms. Brothers in Arms again, excellent. Start swinging. Net. Looks like they've killed my troll. Well, the troll died while clawing the royal jelly. That's okay, he's gonna die right now. Yep. And we can just kill everything else. We've got a sack of spiders, very nice. Nice little amulet, but nothing's going to beat 4 wins for this character, most likely. MR plus ring, we don't need it. +5 evasion. That's nice to have. Let's see what's going on with these boots. +2, fine. Box of beasts, we'll take it. Scarf. Well, let's drop poison resistance. We can drink curing if need be. Spirit shield, cloak, or scarf. We're gonna wear that. It's extra hit points, so we sack a little bit of AC for that, but entirely worth it. +5 scale mail with our core. I guess I'll wear it for now, but chances are good we'll be swapping to something else very soon, as soon as I can afford. Well, we're being very we're being kind of a spendthrift here. We're throwing away all the cash, and that's keeping me from buying my crystal plate. I should stop auto-exploring here, since there could be another Shining Eye. I think we should get out of here while we still have the chance to do it unmutated. Okay, 3 runes. We could go to Elf, we could go to Vaults. Our throwing is at the point where we, I guess, could do okay in Elf. Scattershot can probably one-shot elves if things go poorly. I can make a kill hole. That's doable. I wish we had a more enchanted blowgun, because then we could do some fun things with needles. But our throwing skill just isn't high enough with an unenchanted blowgun to do what I'd like to do. I think the right move is to do vaults. Crystal Spear. Having a little trouble tabbing, but pretty smooth either way. Certainly faster than a caster. I like the fact that our MR is just so high that I can not worry about MR threats. I'd really like to have RF right now. Honestly, instead of Crystal Plate, it might behoove me to just wear FDA. Because we've got RC+++. Yeah, we're gonna wear FDA. We're gonna turn dodging back on, because we're gonna be kind of a middle of the road sort of armor guy. We've had the good fortune to find FDA super early. So yeah, we're Fire Dragon armor, man. We actually raise 2 AC points and 1 EV by doing this, and we gain our fire out of it. So we're now extremely resistant. Very good stuff. I would like to have our core when I go into Elf if possible, so I may... Well, it's not necessary, it's just kind of nice to have when you're melee especially. Because I could not take so much damage from the sorcerers. Especially in a kill hole, that's nice, because they won't hellfire you, since they don't want to hit themselves and die. So I could wear it over the +5 evasion. On the other hand, the evasion lets me just dodge the bolts, so it's kind of a crapshoot as to which one I want to do there. But that's only one enemy, that's just the sorcerers. For everything else, we've got a full array of resistances, even Arlek. So I think what we'll do is we'll do vaults 1 through 4. And then we'll head to Elf. Might do crypts first, I don't know. By the way, I've come to the realization, somebody on my team told me, and I didn't know this, that apparently if you get the first win for a combo, your clan gets 20 points. Oh no! Oh, you're memeing me, that's my armor. Do I want to trade my... Oh, he's asking me for advice. He's playing a Centaur Artificer right now. Anyway, yeah, this Trove wants +5 FDA. I'd have to give up my own body armor to get it, and I might not get anything back. I think I'm just gonna keep my FDA and not roll the dice. Excuse me. But I think I may have missed that message for a while. I wasn't really paying attention to the bottom right there. However, it looks like he's made the right choice. He says Trog probably. You pretty much always want to take Trog if you are trying to win on something like that, just because of the MR bonus. Menace. I'm just going to Berserk and go to town on him. Unfortunately, his large shield's not branded. I'll buy that haste. Some more heal wounds. Actually, why don't we buy this enchant armor? But yeah, we're not giving up our body armor for the Trove. Perhaps later I'll find a big pile of enchant armor and it'll be okay, but there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees that even if I were to give up my body armor that I'd get anything remotely valuable out of it. And it seems like now that I have this armor, this character has really hit its stride. Now what I might do is I might consider not enchanting the Fire Dragon armor up anymore, so that if I find something better, I haven't wasted enchant armors on it. We only have 339 gold. We have a bazaar. So we gotta go in. Well, I think we gotta get the shield. Okay. 23 versus 26 EV. I'll take it. I'll keep the Shield of Reflection in case I get a ton of enchant armors. 121 gold. Sadly, we cannot afford the blowgun. If I had a disto weapon on me, I think I might abyss myself to try to get gold, but... I don't, so... I might acquire gold if I get acquirement. Because we have a lot of very nice things to buy and not enough gold to do it with. Let's try to make our way towards this. Ah, crap. He's unfortunately not petrified anymore. I'm gonna wait a turn. Okay, it's a shapeshifter. Hello, Mr. Elf. Goodbye, Mr. Elf. Okay, that was Vaults 4. I think we will in fact go to Elf before we do... Yeah, we'll probably do Elf and Crypt. Oh boy! It's, a Whiz Lab. You know what I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen Desolation of Salt at all this whole tournament. And I haven't seen a Whiz Lab either. I guess they're both kind of rare. Come on, Wukad Moose. Okay, I'll take this. This is cool. You used to be able to eat all this purple, but they've taken that out because no fun is allowed. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back that caused the something awful guys, the goons as they're called, to make their own version of Crawl. Wow. Floating eyes. We'll scattershot all this stuff. But yeah, this used to be my favorite Whiz Lab, but now that curing mutation and eating purples are no longer part of the game, it's significantly less fun, significantly less interesting. We do not need this ring. Would be interesting on a caster, but hey, we get a giant pile of mutation potions, I guess. But the fun used to be eating all the purple and seeing what you ended up with, and then being able to clear it all off with, you know, the potions that you found. Sigatuvi's monster goes down hard. But hey, we get a ton of scrolls of summoning. That's really particularly good on a Trog guy. And these books would be nice if we were ever planning on casting spells, which we're not. "18 potions of mutation, 9 scrolls of summoning." Pretty cool stuff. Some rings and things I don't care about. You know what? We have so much immolate. Let's make good use of it. Wow, lot of guys. Is this ghost beatable? They must have streamlined ghosts or something. I remember last time I was talking about how I got like these ghost clones, but it's these 3 exact spells. Unless it's just extremely glitched. I think it should be randomized to some degree. I kind of like the idea of streamlining ghosts like that, so it's less likely for you to get something that's broken. But then again, if they've done that, it seems unnecessary with the addition of putting them into the little boxes, so it's optional in the first place. You know? Just taking some flavor out of the game. I wonder if that's on purpose or if it's just a bug. I can't imagine that they changed the way ghosts work to that degree. Maybe. But that's the third ghost I've seen with that exact spell set and same number of hit points and everything. Acquirement. Let's just acquire gold or book. Let's acquire book, I think. Manual of evocations. Alright, that was a good play. I hate how the inventory management game plays out when you're using throwing. They really should make it so you have basically a spell book of throwables. Elf has been pretty smooth so far, but we haven't had to face a big pile of super hard elves yet. And now we're in the vault. We'll make a kill hole. I don't like to use kill holes here because you can miss and end up in a grave, basically. You've basically created a tomb for yourself. However, we've got 3 silent scrolls. We've got Scattershot, which essentially one-shots these guys. So it's not as scary as it otherwise would be. Oh, right. I wish I had lamp. I gotta go up. I think it's time to go to a different staircase. Fighting these things one at a time is advisable. Nine games out of 10, you would not have a problem using this kill hole strategy, and you would very easily get the impression that it's foolproof. But ever so often you get a particularly surly Orc Sorcerer or Annihilator or whatever who just proceeds to spam heavy damage at you. I mean, look at these guys. They're not even casting on me. See, there's an Iron Shot. I'm gonna silence if he LCS's me. He can't one-shot me right now, so good to go. A good ring, but not one that we need. That would be an excellent find if we hadn't already found such amazing stuff. I'll risk this. Nothing good. Do not need a manual of long blades. Check out this chainmail. Nothing good. Okay, I'm happy with this elf. Didn't find any items, but we got some gold. That's nice. We got some more Needles of Paralysis, which will be good for the orb run if I can get this. If I can get this blowgun enchanted. It's too bad we didn't buy the one from the bazaar, but just didn't have the money. Ooh, we have a ton of gold now. Buy this stuff. Just blinking was there. Guess we're stair dancing V5. I almost don't want to do crypts. It's a bit obnoxious on a melee guy. I'm gonna do Vaults 5 first, or try to. We're gonna see if wardens show up. We have enough Scrolls of Summoning, though, that almost anything that could go wrong down here can be solved by applying one of those. Can liches do anything to me? No, they can't. How about ancient liches? No, they can't. Okay, cool. The evocation manual is used up. Should probably, let's buy that other sack. We're gonna have 5 of them. That's really, really, really useful. Very good stuff. Very smooth run. I like it when it's like this. Normally you can have a little bit of trouble on Vaults 5 on a Berserker, but this one we didn't even have to do the whole hatch and teleport and pray thing. I'll try to scattershot through these guys, and it works. Sweet. Trying to avoid getting that mutation, you know. Okay, we don't die to the sorcerer. Very good. We could switch to golden dragon scales, but not this time. Sticking with FDA. King Lear's hauberk? Or Maxwell's coffin? That's Maxwell's coffin. Affectionately called that because it's minus Tella. We're not going to be wearing Maxwell's coffin today. Hey, it's Dark Maul. We're not going to use Dark Maul. We'll start enchanting up the blowgun. Another enchant weapon. By the way, before too long I am going to get streaming online. I have some interesting projects I'm trying to work on. I may be creating a clone of Twitch Plays Pokemon soon. I had hoped to get streaming online for this tournament, but, well, if you've watched this series, then you're well aware of what happened with that. He was hitting me with plutonium sword, I guess. Okay, Ring of Phasing, excellent find. We do not need brand weapon. Freezing is perfectly good. In fact, we'll turn off pickup on that. Lajatang of Order is a useful thing. We'll come back for it if we ever need to clear off mutations, because it has our mute. So it's kind of like a ghetto version of worshipping, what's his face, Zen. Bloodlust is interesting, but I don't want to randomly. I don't want to randomly berserk unless we had clarity from a source that wasn't the amulet. Yeah, it's just too dangerous. It's not worth it. Cloak's no good. Stick with Spirit Shield. Phantom Mirrors are good. We could use Fencer's Gloves, but you know what? I'm perfectly happy with Gauntlets of War. I don't need to riposte with this axe, although it is an interesting choice since we have good EV. It's kind of an interesting choice. The fact that we even have that choice is really cool. But I think we're going to stick with Gauntlets of War and not try to hope for good ripostes. I don't know though, that's like extra attacks. Is it 50% of the time? If axes cleave on riposte, that's outrageous. I seriously doubt it though. It's 33% chance every time you dodge. I have a suspicion that you end up getting more damage in the long term from riposte. However, against the monsters that really matter, the ones that cast nasty spells on you, you're not worried about them attacking you. You're worried about them casting magic on you. And you're not going to riposte off a missed bolt as far as I know. So like Orbs of Fire or whatever. So we're gonna stick with the Slay +5. We get more AC off that anyway, so I think that's the right choice. Let's identify this this amulet. Whoa, I'm tabbing right into this guy. He's not a big threat. No, we don't need that. Just travel around buying everything. A lot of gold. Now we have an insane amount of potions and scrolls and whatnot, and I'm totally happy with it. Let's clear out crypts. We may as well. A little tedious, but we should be able to clear it out pretty fast. Just a little bit of extra experience, loot, and so on. Tab right through Zatahua here. Wonder if she left any scales. Nope. got a lamp of fire now. It looks like we're now level 27. Right, flaying is a big deal. A little concerned about these liches. Like that's not so good. Let's have Holy Word. I'm just gonna Berserk. I probably shouldn't have done that. In fact, I definitely shouldn't have, based on what just happened. We just missed a bunch of times in a row. Could have gotten tormented and killed there. I'm playing too fast because it's this crazy Berserker. I'm starting to think I'm invulnerable, but I could have died there for sure, you know? It's just that the chances were not likely. But when you play chicken with the RNG, you're going to win most of the time, but you're eventually going to lose. And then you're going to have a bad time, so... let's drop something. Oh, whoops. I don't really need acid anymore. We've got penetration for that. Shield of protection, huh? So we can either wear this and have 34, 33 AC and EV, or we can wear this and have 37, 30. I think we're gonna wear that. The protection. I tend to favor AC. Enchant armor. And then we can enchant it up more and have more SH. By the way, our Fire Dragon scales are fully enchanted. Pretty sweet. Ancient Lich is not good. I want to silence these guys. Good God, that Orb of Destruction did 100 damage to me. We're gonna drink Haste and Might. In case the silence ends before they... 100 damage through 38 AC. Oh well. Oh nice. Strict upgrade on our blowgun. You'll eventually find one. RC plus, RF plus. I think that because we already have RF plus plus and RC plus plus, we're better off with the Ring of Phasing. So for more EV. Didn't have to fight a single Curse Skull so far, although this level definitely places one back here. Or close to here, rather. There's a little watery area back here somewhere. I think, actually above this. Whoa, was that trapped? Okay, I lied, it's down here. Got him. There should be one more, and he immediately opens up with the torment. I don't want a berserk. Too dangerous. Okay. 4 runes. Everything done except for Deaths and Zot. Let's go win. Nice little sub 3-hour game. I wonder if my throwing is good enough to needle panlords. Probably not. I don't really feel like doing the math. We'll stop training defenses. We'll focus on Evo and throwing at this point. Once they get up to 20. We'll get that sweet depths experience. I am not going to drop into the ziggurat. I considered it for a second, but not really worth it. Is there anything I can drop? I can drop Potions of Berserk Rage. There's almost no reason to carry that on Trog. It's a very narrow situation where you could use it during silence. Okay. There we go. A proper kill hole. Got the horn. I love to come in here for the horn. It can be useful during the orb run. I haven't used it yet. But it is handy, especially with high evokes. Since those Hellbeasts can push things around. Even Panlords. I feel like we may want to just focus on evocations instead of trying to get throwing too, because then we're actually a candidate for getting 27 evokes. We're so close. And then we could get ghost moths off that, which is incredible. Oh yeah, we'll tab We'll tab a Juggernaut, I guess. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Flay. We'll use our first blink scroll of the game. Of course, we can't kill Hole. Let's make this guy. I wanna scattershot this. There we go. Proper kill Hole. Need to drop some things. I don't think we particularly need Scrolls of Identify anymore. Or remove Curse even. We may run into some stuff, but I can always come back for those scrolls. Psalm's Malicious Joy. That's a cute name, but it's not a good ring for us. Box of Beasts we'll get. None of these are worth getting. Hey, it's Marjorie. Maybe she'll have a very enchanted Fire Dragon armor, but I doubt it. Nope, Acid Dragon Scales. We'll be going into Zot with an enormous number of summoning scrolls, which potentially can be useful, but is also a bit dangerous. Oh, hello. I don't think we'd like to have Berserkitis, which I think we just got from that Cacodemon. So we're going to do this rad little strategy, where we carry around Lajatang of Order. We take off, well, we take off the shield. We wear Lajatang. I have no idea how to pronounce that word. I should probably look it up. And we just drink some mutation. Yeah, we're resistant. And we just cancel it right off. Boom. Considering how many mutation potions we have, thanks to that sweet, sweet Whiz Lab, we're basically never going to have to worry about mutations again. So, I guess it paid off for me, huh? Just a nice little combo of Armute and tons of mutation potions. There's nothing scary in here. Why is it behind a rune door? Oh boy. We shouldn't be picking up Wands of Disintegration, which is what that is. Why don't we go ahead and drop the Lajatang? We'll come back for it if we get mutated again. There's not really anything I can do with it quickly because I'd have to take my shield off. So I'm sort of just wasting an inventory slot by carrying it around. Oh, it's another spirit shield. I guess we'll switch scarves for no particular reason. It's a nicer looking tile, I guess. Oops, I didn't want to go back into hell. We were petrified, no big deal, it's just the Catoblepus here. Wow, we can really tab everything on this guy. How are we doing on skills? Yeah, we're flying upwards on both throwing and evokes. We're gonna have a smooth orb run, I think. Bloodstained hat. I'm gonna actually wear it. And the reason is that our poise is nice to have. I'll lose 2 points of AC. Not a huge deal on this character. Our poise does reduce the damage you take in Zot. There are a variety of poison sources there. So now we're only missing our core. Let's lamp fire these guys. Come on, Jory, don't LCS me. I will just silence you if I have to. Okay. Get all the goodies here. Enchant up this shield. Cannot be enchanted further. Cool. We can turn off enchant armor for pickup. We're in a very good position to tab all of Zot even. Glowing large shield. Oh, no brand. I might have been convinced to train up shields to 25. Very good. +8 blowgun. See what this is all about. Oh, that's crap. sources. Here's one. Yeah, this thing is so strong I can basically tab berserked stuff, even in Zot. My defenses are sort of interesting, because 31 is just vaguely good, you know, but because I have it on both EV and AC, it works. We will full clear the floors for safety's sake. Okay, mark is over. We have 4 scrolls of magic mapping. We'll go ahead and use them on every floor because there's no particular reason not to. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, if a combo hasn't been won yet, it's worth more points. And for some reason, Troll Earth Elementalist has not been won yet, so what we're probably going to do after this is try to push one of those out real quick. Maybe. Or something like that, some relatively easy combo. I would like things to stop being berserked. It would be nice if you killed the Moth of Wrath, and then the stuff stopped being berserk. Wouldn't that be nice? So I have to wonder, if you're in those cages, are you on some kind of super special guard duty? Or are you being punished? What's the story? What's the story behind the Draconians in the little cages? Well, that's fog, I think. we can turn off enchant weapon. Because we have blowgun to +9. Really cool stuff. Finally. Berserking against those guys is perhaps not the best choice. Oh my god. There's nothing more annoying than these shifters. Okay. I should just do that, paralyze them every time I see one, view them as a top tier threat, which they are on many characters, not this one, but I mean, there's nothing in here that can kill me unless I really seriously start screwing around. Although, it is good to remember that on this character, which seems so strong, at any given moment I'm just 2 LCSs away from dying. So, you're not indestructible as much as you'd like to pretend to be. In fact, very few characters can survive 2 max damage LCSs. You're looking at various things in dragon form, ogres, trolls, I guess. Wow. Nobody wants to teleport out. There must be like a dearth of teleport traps. Hopefully this means that there's just not very many monsters in there, too. I know there's orbs of fire. Don't hold out on me. Oh, God. We've been marked. Okay, first thing we do is haste. Let's try to make it to the... Let's just try to walk to the staircase. There's a lich, fine. Oh, this isn't so bad. Hi. We'll use haste again, and agility, and might. We'll just go to town on this stuff. Oh, right, resistance. I'm getting double hit here, which is not great. Wow, yeah, let's... So we don't end up having to fight, like, a million of these things at the same time. Let's do it in the kill hole. We're still mighted, agility, and resisted. We don't have haste anymore, but we don't need it. Looks like agility ran out. Why don't we just fight all of Zot 5 in a row? Like, just all at the same time. That's my idea of good time. Another one. still have might and resist, although resist is running out. Let's haste again. Let's resist again. Okay. How we doing on mutations? It's pretty ugly. Extremely frail, minus 30% hit points. Well, after that extended conversation with those orbs of fire, I think it's time to go get rid of those mutations. Which thankfully we have the privilege of being able to do. You were rather mundane. We've gotten rid of everything. How cool is that? That would have been pretty ugly on any other character. We can fight a single orb of fire without buffs. Looks like we got frail again. So we'll take off the shield, we'll wear the Lajatong, and we'll drink some more of our giant pile of mutations. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until they remove that. Considering what they did to Zen's ultimate ability. There have been at least 6 orbs of fire on this floor. That's a good amount. I wouldn't say it's the most I've seen or anything, but it's pretty good. Wow, another one. One more. Surely that's the last orb of fire. I mean, that's... well, no, there's another one. Okay, here we go. Wow, I guess it's real good that we got this Lajatong. Sweet. And another one. Berserkitis. We have to be up to... I'm gonna probably look at the log after this. We have to be up to like 10 or 15 orbs of fire at this point. At this point I'm just gonna clear the rest of the thing and then... Surely that's it. Okay, that's it. Wow. Okay, we got almost 27 evocations. We will, teleport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab. Teleport. Kill these things. Might as well kill this guy, he's faster than me. Oh, there's a Panlord. He's webbed. Do not want to fight Panlords today. I'm gonna actually kill him. And we'll just... He got pretty lucky. Drink a bunch of cure wounds, or heal wounds. Take a step, use invisibility. Paralyze him. Paralyze the Tormentor. Got that evocations title. Which is secretly what I really wanted to do. Now we're the Talismancer. We'll use Sack of Spiders. We'll haste. We'll walk away. Boom, 7 wins in a row. Sweet. Probably next time we'll probably do TREE or something else that hasn't been won yet. Until then, I'm signing out.